Sports Center is sponsored by the Fitness
Viagra
Pacer Test.
He said jerk
and Viagra.
Viagra.
No, dude, jerkmate.
Jerkmate.
Bob
it's
is-
fun, safe, totally confidential, and always free to join.
Can you imagine? That's coming soon. That's a reality that's happening
Dude, I
very
saw a fucking
soon.
AI ad on like ESPN. I'm like, what?
Dude, this thing is like sports
Yeah.
gambling is just like indoctrinating like 8-year-olds.
Dude, it's insane. I hate gambling advertisements. That being said, it's been my biggest check that I've got. And I don't do sports gambling. I just do the worst one where it's like, hey, it's a casino on your phone. Nice. And I'm like, I'm killing people with this. But I need to pay rent next year. So I'm sorry. I have to do it 2 more times and I'm done. I'm out.
We should get a gambling like sponsorship and just like make the podcast like just specifically about talking shit about like gambling.
Oh, like an anti-gambling
Like
show.
fuck DraftKings, but you can get
Yeah.
Hold on, he's still got a contract.
Fucked
with them.
It is DraftKings. It is DraftKings
you could've
Casino.
said anybody.
DraftKings Casino.
You said
Technically.
anybody else.
Yeah, you could
We'll
have
redact
said
it.
bet.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good way to start. We're gonna start. This is the 5th episode of Shipheads. Jack is cranking out or cracking. What the fuck am I saying?
Cranking out
Ranking
something.
90s, hitting
Here's the thing,
no
guys.
scopes like no other.
We usually have a tough time talking over each other with 3 people, and now we have a guest. Cool guys. Rocky River, Ohio, now in Los Angeles, being a superstar actor and
come on.
everything, comedian, Matt Shaver, everybody.
Thank you.
Matt Shaver.
Thanks, guys. I'm
Yeah,
very
that's-
excited to be here and talk over all of you as
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
No, we're gonna talk all over each other. It's gonna be we're just gonna do a lot of things. It's gonna be great. Mac has been relegated to right behind the closet over here, or in front of the closet.
Almost
I can't talk today. I'm sorry.
I'm staring at
The
you
closet.
too. I like how you guys are like directly facing each other too.
Oh man, well it's like a showdown
it's a
right
showdown,
now.
for
All right.
sure.
Yeah, just
All right,
staring
Bill,
into your
edit
soul.
You guys mind real quick? I brought a quick present.
Whoa.
I don't know
Whoa.
if you guys have ever seen one of these
Is it
before.
pot? Oh, no.
Oh shit.
I thought maybe this is something that you'd enjoy on the show.
Double chug chocolate cookie.
Oh, I should have got one of those. Here you go. This is for you.
Thank you.
Sick.
I just ate.
If you're just listening to it, it's just a Costco chicken bake.
Just
so.
wolf down some brassica.
That's all right. I also brought a hot dog here. You could have a
Should I eat
Costco
it?
hot dog if you want one of those
you
as
have a hot
well.
dog?
Give me that one.
Yeah, give it.
Oh, no,
whoever
no,
wants
no,
the hot
no,
dog
no,
can take
Oh,
it.
whose show is it?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Who's
Rock, paper,
whose
Wait,
name's on the
wait.
logo?
I got another one. I got another
right.
Costco hot dog. So who wants to take that one?
Jack, you get the chicken bake.
Wait, no, I want that one now.
All right, pass him the chicken bake. All right.
Of course, I kept the double chunk chocolate cookie.
Oh. Wait, say it again.
Double chunk chocolate
Like one,
He also
cookie.
says it wrong. It's double chocolate chunk cookie. He says it like wrong.
If you, I'm sorry, can I just say
How many
something real quick?
beverages do you have? Like a
You talk smack on my boys one more time, I'm walking.
What did you say?
If you talk smack on the guys one more time, I'm walking.
Should we cut this?
I'll walk out of here.
I think it's getting real.
No, I just love those guys.
I do too. Dude, so first off, cheers.
Cheers, guys.
It's okay.
I need to do
Costco.
another Costco challenge here.
It built our
Weenies, touch
That's okay.
weenies, touch weenies.
Costco built this whole set, by the way. This is all thank you to
Built by
Costco.
Costco.
by
Yes.
Actually, it kind of might be.
Yeah, literally.
You said sauce. He said I need sauce. You mean ketchup?
Fuck you.
What do you put on a hot dog? Everybody go. Lightning round.
Your mother.
Mustard.
We're twins. What did you say? Mustard?
Mustard, yellow, or stadium, doesn't matter.
Okay. At Costco. Go ahead.
Ketchup mustard. Sorry, go
Okay,
ahead.
I do ketchup, mustard, relish, and onions at Costco.
This is gonna be-
The works.
The
You were-
work.
You were right, by the way. Like, this is going to be so tough if I was, like, interrupting each other.
I know. Well, you just interrupted Jack while you did that, so.
I just said the works. You're not interrupting anybody.
Oh.
I can speak up.
what do you put on?
I'm a grown adult. All right.
Zach?
God, gee dang it.
Watch your mouth.
All right. Sorry.
You hungry,
I
Bill?
apologize.
You want another
Bill's
one?
not hungry.
Jesus Christ.
This is the last one, I swear.
I don't believe you.
I brought this for me for dinner. Actually, I wanted you to put your hot dog in this, but it's okay.
Oh, my bad.
It's all right. Just eat it.
You can.
Yeah, I just eat.
You can do it on mine. I already.
Eat now,
I
ask
split
questions
it
later.
open.
Damn. Audio listeners, we're going in on Costco right now.
I actually really like the chicken bake.
Oh, dong.
This is amazing.
Hey, do me a favor. Eat it 21 straight times.
My favorite part of this is how much chewing there's going to
Johnny?
be for the first 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
was just gonna have a couple bites of this and put it down.
Johnny
Not that
just
I have-
Mia Khalifa at his Costco hot dog.
Holy-
Unbelievable.
I saw that. He kind of did like the whole Joey Chestnut. Like there's stuff on his shirt now from eating. I don't know what happened.
Can we zoom in on Johnny's shirt? No, hey, come on. He's
It's
doing
not.
it.
It's not toothpaste. It's hot dog water. Don't worry.
What?
Or the other thing that you tell it was.
Oh, what?
Never mind. Keep going.
Call me Johnny Busnut.
My computer's already off.
Who edits this, Bill?
Unfortunately.
Good luck.
Whenever we say something like that should not be in a podcast episode, Bill always goes. He just groans.
I mean, he just moans all the time anyway.
That's true. He is a moaning
You never
guy.
know with Bill.
I love how we like are afraid to talk over each other, so nobody talk right there.
I'm just trying to be
This is
cognizant.
great, man.
Thank you. Appreciate
Sure
it.
thing. I'm glad you guys enjoy it.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt. All right. All right. Let's start off with the first topic. I picked one, and it is what fictional villain would be the best life coach. I can start with this one.
Good.
My first pick is Voldemort from Harry Potter. Relentless ambition and personal branding. No nose in. Doesn't give a fuck.
Okay.
Doesn't have a nose.
Then that helps.
Features don't matter.
That helps you coach your life. How?
Well, just like your appearance, like people are so like just conscious about themselves and like how they look. And Voldemort literally is out here fucking controlling demons without a nose.
He's like, remember like 10 years ago, there was a brand that came out that was called Brandless, and they were all about like, you don't need a brand to have a brand, but their brand was being brandless.
Yeah.
I feel like that's his MO.
Yeah.
Like people don't even say his name, but they know who he is, right? They're
That
like,
is
oh,
his
we can't
brand.
even,
You can't even say his name.
Can't even say my name.
Dude, it's like Lamborghini commercials. Like they don't exist because they don't gotta advertise.
Oh yeah, I never thought about
Nick
that.
Chubb said that once. They're like, he's like, why don't you like post on social media? Like when he was at Georgia and he was like, what did he say? I just fucking this cog is so good. He's like
similar to that.
Yeah, he's like, you ever see a Lamborghini commercial? They don't gotta advertise.
Yeah. It is weird that usually like the higher end brands they don't advertise. I think we're just too poor to see.
Yeah, no. In Los Angeles, there's like
I bet.
Timothy Chalamet is like wearing like weird clothes and
Yeah.
What's his name? Who used to always do the Lincoln commercials? Which
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew
McConaughey.
McConaughey. I was driving a Lincoln before.
Love
they,
that dude.
They paid me to do it.
I'm gonna start reading Green Lights again tonight because I want to read books and like be
It's
smart.
it's under your couch, I think.
Yeah, I put it on my couch because that's the
Nice.
only way I can remember to read it.
Fuck.
What?
I forgot my podcasting book that my mom got me for
Oh,
Christmas.
Well,
How
now
are we
this is
gonna
gonna
do the
suck.
podcast?
This is
You
gonna
read
suck
it.
now.
Shit.
Yeah, dang.
yeah, but you know what's nuts about commercials like that? I never saw Starbucks commercials until like maybe last year. Now Starbucks has like a bunch of commercials, but I've never seen them.
It's a fair
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating the chicken bake.
I think it's also because like we just don't watch TV. We're not like
No,
streaming.
but we watch TV all the time.
Didn't they get taken over by the former Chipotle CEO or
Yes.
something, right? So like I think he came in and he was like, "We need to be on TV. You're not going to sell anything if you're not on TV."
Yeah, 'cause Chipotle didn't have commercials for a while, and they finally did. But
Yeah,
it's
they
kind
got
of like
him.
Kevin Durant going to Golden State. That was crazy. When I was like, we're like trading CEOs out here.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm jealous of Bill. He gets to hear all of us twice. I want it once in the room and once on the headphones. I wish I had that capability. Okay.
Oh,
well,
is it not delayed? That's perfect.
Yeah,
That's
but
good.
if you take one of them off your ear, then you can hear us twice.
Everybody talk at the same time, just doing.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Bells, everything's going great.
No ASMR on the mic at the same time.
Okay.
All right, what
I like Voldemort. That's a pretty good pick.
I have a few other ones, but does anybody have any they would like to share with the class?
I guess I have one. And all I have to say about this is like, if you know, you know. Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
Hold on, is he a villain though?
I could.
Like not in the traditional sense, but like that dude is a
Con artist.
bum.
Yes.
He's a con artist.
He's definitely a villain. He's like, I'm going to do nothing and sit in battle. Oh, you're going to the chocolate factory? I'm in.
Holy shit! I can walk again.
Yeah, incredible.
Holy fuck, Charlie!
He was playing the longest game of all time,
Literally.
waiting for the golden ticket.
You're just like, someone give me some medicine. Holy fuck, Charlie!
Yeah, they never said how long he was in bed for, but it's probably like 40 years.
It seems that
Since
way.
his conception.
Yeah,
Kind of disgusting. They were just all like in the same bed basically. There's like 4 different people.
yeah, that always kind of weirded me out.
I mean, yeah.
I thought it was kinda nice. You could, you know,
Yeah, they were.
you're like laying down like this.
Yeah.
And like you could, tickle your buddy's foot while he's laying next to his wife, and then that's probably, they got a little freaky there.
They got a little freaky for sure. The
And I like
grandpa.
how the
Oh
bed was
yeah.
also in the middle of the room too, so everyone knows what's going on.
I think they
there.
were swingers that just all got bad syphilis, and so they couldn't leave bed together. So they were just stuck in bed.
We figured it out.
Yeah.
He was like, "This
That's
is
why
my
they were
Oompa
bad.
Loompa."
He saw his opportunity to get away from his wife for 1 minute. He's like, "Oh, let's go."
I'm out.
Oh my god. 9 O's a chocolate factory. Sorry for the spoiler.
Yeah.
That's so funny. The second villain, fictional villain.
No, that's a good pick. He's a villain.
What do you got?
Well, okay. Mine's an easy, simple answer. It's Vegeta. Life coach? Yeah, he's gonna like beat the shit out of me until I am worthy of anything, which is
That's a
pretty
Dragon
much
Ball
nothing.
Z guy, right?
Yeah, that's the guy with the big hair. Well, I guess they all have big hair.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. That's not helping me at all.
That's
but,
the one where like when I shower, I put my hair straight up, and because I got the widow's peak, it's like yeah.
I remember him from like a meme on the internet 14 years ago. So that's how the only way I know his name.
Exactly. Yeah, it's over 9,000.
Is that him?
That's the guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right.
It's over 9,000. I get
Something like
E
that.
ESPN's brought to you by
over
Dragon Ball.
9,000.
But like he's also like he becomes like an anti-hero and then like a protagonist by the end of the original Dragon Ball Z show.
He makes his way through.
But once a villain, always a villain.
Yeah, I mean he's an absolute menace.
I like that.
But he's like just doesn't care about what you think. Just you're
This is
not
way
worthy.
bigger than I thought it was going to be.
I'm
Never
actually
heard that
surprised you're
once.
that far through it. To be
I've
honest,
never heard that once.
I've been hustling.
Not once.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna copy you. I'm gonna go Harry Potter, but I'm gonna go Gilderoy Lockhart.
Okay.
Because I feel like he's got all the right energy to be a life coach. But I think the most important part of being a life coach is being full of shit.
I was gonna say actually thinking about like real life coaches, he's like definition.
He's like, no, you're crushing it here. I can teach you how to fix broken arms with spells and stuff, and like everything he says is bullshit.
You just have to buy my series of 8 books.
Yes, yeah, buy my 8 books. Exactly. I feel like he's the quintessential life coach.
6 are really good. I love that.
So let's go with him. Yeah, that's my.
He's
that's
in
my
Chamber
poll.
of Secrets, right?
Yeah. He's,
I feel like maybe he wouldn't because like at the very end, like he loses his memory too.
yeah.
well, yeah. I'm thinking post
You can
or
pick-
pre-memory
yeah.
loss.
He's got like CTE by the end of the
Yeah, he does. He gets banged up, man.
It's like
CTE.
The trajectory those books took was kind of nuts. It was like it started out with like there's a 3-headed dog and our professor's a bad guy, and then at the end it was like everyone's dead.
an
School blew up and
Holocaust.
everyone's
An
dead.
actual. We're gonna kill all the non-magical people.
Yeah, right.
Also,
Oh yeah.
Incredible assumption that you looked at John and I and like, yeah, the books, like we read. Like I just told you, like I'm trying to like read again. I read.
this guy wants to pigeonhole us together.
I figured surely Harry Potter.
Hey Johnny, do you read?
No.
Okay. Okay. This one.
Nice.
Nice.
What's the last book you guys read for real? Do you know?
1984. Just because.
No, I didn't ask when you last read.
Oh,
I was
comedy.
actually kind of surprised of like how relevant that book still is.
Everyone talks about how relevant it is all the time.
I know, but like I was like, as a barely literate person, I read through it and I was like, oh shit.
Jack can barely keep his like screen.
All
going.
right.
Yeah,
You don't know what the problem is. Last episode was fine the whole way through.
You did great.
Yeah, well, it stayed on. I didn't even have to touch it.
That's weird, dude.
Jack like doesn't use his computer. He like has the tabs from like the last episode when we record. He's like, dude, I work a construction labor job. I don't use.
Yeah, true. You don't need a computer when you're.
Yeah, that's what we just last episode.
What is that? What is that? What was the last search?
He asked if you could survive a sandstorm.
Dude,
and AI says yes. Wait. Go down to
AI
3 or
says
4.
yes.
Watch the steps. Where is it?
Petroleum jelly.
Yeah, use petroleum jelly.
Oh,
That's how you'll survive.
AI is working well. When you say use petroleum jelly, yeah, it'll prevent the abrasions from all the sand flying at you.
Yeah, because that's what I'm fucking
It's just
worried
a
about. Not being.
corporate shill for Vaseline.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Who wrote this article? Vaseline.com. How to survive a sandstorm?
How do I survive a sandstorm? Lube.
You need
Yeah, good. Nice.
Vaseline, otherwise you're not gonna make it.
That's pretty funny.
All right, yeah.
That is kinda-
I'd like to imagine that if I was dying in the sandstorm, the last thing I would hear would be. Yeah.
You only can pray to God that's how you go out in a sandstorm.
But it's funny when people like when you like don't wear like a lubricated condom. They're like it's like drier than like sandpaper. So the lubrication thing might actually be a thing.
I
got Grinch as one. Self-care and setting boundaries.
Important question.
Yes.
Which Grinch?
Yeah.
Jim Carrey Grinch.
Okay, the goat.
The goat.
Yes.
The best Grinch.
I watched that movie. I rewatched that movie this year.
Yeah.
It's not that good.
I think it's pretty good.
It's not that good. I love the original Grinch, the animated Grinch. I rewatched the Jim Carrey one, and I was like, the first half is rough. Second half, really good. First half, kind of rough.
Like
Not doesn't make sense
Oh,
as a structure and a storyline and a.
I'm also remembering it from my childhood.
course,
brain,
yeah,
so
as
you're
you
like,
should.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
So if you're an adult and you haven't rewatched it, don't. Because your memory of what it is much better than what it's going to be when you rewatch it.
I will say it's like it has probably like the ugliest people in any movie
Oh,
I have ever
100%.
seen.
And you know what's crazy? The first girl I ever liked ever in the world was Cindy Lou Who from that movie.
She's not
Who's
real,
like
man.
when I was like 6 and she was probably 6. I remember
Right.
seeing that and being like, I think that girl is like cute. And I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what? I was like, I remember walking out of the movie theater and being like, I want to see that movie again and again and like 5 more times.
It was good that you prefaced that you were 6 years old when you had a crush.
Oh no, this
on
was
her.
last week when I was watching.
Oh my gosh.
No, her name's Taylor Momsen. She's like a punk singer now. I think she's a influencer
really?
or something. Or
That's sick.
Dude,
she's like
I
emo.
will look her up.
Very ugly people though.
Oh yeah, they made everyone else look hideous, like rat people.
Yeah,
like
like
they
rat
they bent their nose up and they gave them weird hairstyles and everything.
Is that what they did? They just bent their noses up?
Well, they made them all look kind of like dogs.
Well, but it wasn't like makeup or something? Like,
Oh no, do you imagine the makeup
They just
department comes
broke-
in and they just tape their nose?
Punch them.
break their nose?
No, it was definitely makeup. There she
Taylor
is.
Momsen.
Okay.
Oh my god, that is her.
Taylor Momsen.
She's
31.
like, she looks like Avril Lavigne. A little
Yeah,
bit.
she does.
I think it's the only other
Pretty reckless.
Which one?
blonde
The
punk singer I
which
know.
one? The original one or the clone?
Oh, the clone for sure.
The clone.
Clone, yeah.
That's
no one
crazy.
remembers what the original
Dude,
looks
I
like.
remember seeing that tweet. I was like, there's no way like Avril Lavigne has a clone. This is just another stupid conspiracy. And then I read it and I was like, oh my god, Avril Lavigne died in 2003 or whatever it was.
Yeah. I mean, if they can do it to Paul McCartney, they can do it to Avril Lavigne.
What is that one?
Oh,
Never,
it's
that's
the
like
same
I feel like
thing.
that's the OG one.
I don't know anything, Jack. We know this.
So the rumor,
You know this.
was the bullet that killed Kennedy also killed Paul McCartney, and then they had to replace him with a clone.
That's as mind blowing as JFK's.
Well,
head.
anyway, come on, stop.
Hey, it happened over 60 years ago.
Too soon.
Oh man,
Any other villains?
I'm all villained out. I think you nailed it, buddy.
I had Dr. Evil as well. Dream big, even if it's crazy.
Interesting.
You could go for $1 million, but what about $1 billion?
$100 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's a good pick. I feel like it could be a good one because he has a good sense of humor too, and he has goals. And all I can think of now is remember the guy from Austin Powers with the eye patch. Number 2.
Yeah.
He like that actor like killed his wife.
What?
You guys ever hear about this? So I'm only bringing it up because I heard about it last week.
Yeah.
And I forget the actor's name. He's still alive. He's like 80 something now. And he it was like him, his wife, and Christopher Walken on a boat. And then his wife got mad at him or something. No one knows what happened. And then she drowned in the water off the boat, and it was just dead. And then they were like, "Hey, what
he's with
happened,
Christopher
guys?"
Walken?
And Christopher Walken was like, "I don't know. I can't do his voice. I just did like a."
Hey, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know.
It's got a tough voice to do. It's very distinct.
Sounds like a movie that they would do. Like, hey, this thing happened.
Not Rob Lowe.
Let's do a. Oh, it's not.
Oh,
Rob Lowe?
not young number 2, old number 2, the
Oh
original.
my God, Rob Lowe was Austin Powers, according to Google.
Robert Wagner.
Why
Wagner.
does Google say Rob Lowe was Austin Powers?
They say it for everyone.
He was the other number 2. He was like the young one because there's a time travel.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yes, and that's in gold member, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, not to make this morbid, but yeah, he might have killed his wife.
That sounds
Thanks for the
vaguely
good
like
news.
the plot from the Brad Pitt movie.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, that
goes
one.
to Hollywood.
No, Quentin Tarantino movie.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, like Brad Pitt's character supposedly killed his wife
Oh yeah.
on a boat with. Yeah.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Have
sorry.
you guys probably haven't seen the movie?
Yeah. No, I don't see
No,
movies. I'm
Joey
not
doesn't
good.
watch anything.
Right, I keep forgetting.
relevant.
This is like a Mr. Beast interview. So South Park is a TV show, Jimmy.
Dude, that was crazy when Theo Von was just like mentioned Prince and Mr. Beast was like, "Who's that?"
Yeah, bro.
Like, dude, do you live under a brick? Like, what are you
He
talking
does.
about?
I've been to his house.
I have a Quentin Tarantino.
Patrick from SpongeBob. So it's just a break.
I have a Quentin Tarantino joke.
Okay.
What would have Goldmember been called if he directed it? Foot member.
I was gonna say. Stinky,
Oh, okay,
stinky
nice.
Foot.
Okay, nice.
That's not really much. Not really much of a joke.
That was
It's a
good.
foot job. Sorry.
Foot job.
One thing that was really, really funny from a couple episodes ago is we were saying like what we wanted for Christmas.
something like that.
or I forget what it was. And Jack was wearing.
Best gifts. Oh yeah, what did we get for Christmas?
Yo, give for Christmas. That's right. And Jack like takes his crock off to reveal his socks, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And then Bill like panned the camera to where all our socks were out, and I just completely forgot I was wearing like socks and no shoes.
Shit. Sorry.
Are we the only podcast that doesn't have shoes on?
That's great B-roll.
That's a good
Tyso.
bit. That's a good shtick.
I mean, I don't think we don't normally show our feet. I think it just goes down to our ankles.
We've all got our legs up. And
Well,
our feet are,
did match
within view of the. I'm not going
now.
to sit like that.
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
Sit. Yo, my back's so sweaty, it's sticking to the chair.
Everyone, good posture, good life coach right there.
Oh God.
Workout routine.
I was gonna say with Dr. Evil as well. Last thing I want to say about that is like I feel like a good life coach, like a good con artist, should be bald. Like I feel like I trust bald. I have a receding hairline, by the way, but and shout out to bald people that are listening right now. We appreciate you, but I just feel like life coaches that are bald are more convincing.
Yeah, actually, the first person that popped in my mind was Mr. Clean, but then I was like, is he evil? I don't think he's evil, but I feel like
my ex-wife really liked him. So
okay, yeah, so he could be a good life
I
coach.
thought Johnny Sins. I was like, that's a great life
Yes.
coach. Life
He's my
coach.
doctor.
You can teach me a lot of things.
Exactly.
wait, your plumber's my plumber's your doctor?
Yeah, he's also
Wait,
he's also a surgeon general.
Did we just get the Sir Yacht plumber reveal finally after all these years? That's right,
My
folks.
plumber will never be revealed.
Sir Yacht's plumber is Johnny
The
Sins.
Johnny
He's
Sins.
in witness protection. I gotta. That Costco hot dog was good. It's getting.
Yeah, it seemed like it went straight to your head.
Well, dude, there's just no ketchup. Like I have to drink.
Oh yeah,
One of my goals is I have to drink more water in 2020. Do you guys like drink water?
yeah, a lot.
Yes, I do.
When you get like massive prostate
I
problems.
do think the gallon giant bottles that people carry around, it's like, I have to drink this. That is exactly what I was talking about.
Annoying.
This?
Annoying.
You don't drink water when you're thirsty.
I'm on Don't Give Up right now.
Yeah,
I was feeling awesome, and now it's Don't Give Up.
Don't Give Up was 3 hours ago. So you're
drink all of it right now.
Backing. You have to.
Are you anti-water?
No, I'm just saying drink water when you're thirsty.
We're
You don't have-
anti-big water.
You don't have to have a thing that tells you a specific amount of water to drink at a certain amount of time.
You should, just set reminders that'll buzz your Apple Watch or something and tell you to drink.
No, I got a thing that like has like all the tears on it. That just tells me when to drink it. Because I totally get up at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
Like this
I
thing
know.
says.
I know.
Do you guys have like a preferred? Like, do you have a preferred water bottle that you like to drink?
For sure.
I have like a 40-ounce one that I think I try to drink it 3 times a day.
Sorry, I meant like if you're at a gas station, you're like picking up a water. Like people like shit on Dasani.
Oh, like Brand Royal.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
you know people are shitting on Dasani.
Okay, there's no difference in any water. Everyone's done this video before too, where they're like, we're gonna try different types of water, and it's like, no, there's not different types of water.
Do you want to do it right now?
Go to the
say-
gas
Do
station.
you wanna do it right now?
Go to the gas station if you have water.
All right.
This is what he does.
I'll go to the gas station and I'll just buy the biggest, cheapest
yeah,
bottle.
yep,
that they
there we
have.
go. I knew it.
Is this gonna? Are you gonna?
Fucking knew-
how-
fucking knew it.
I don't claim to have an allegiance to any brand though, so I wouldn't be able to be like, this is Dasani. I think I'll probably be like, this is water.
no,
I think
okay.
I would say like if
that was the first episode was the root beer thing.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, you're fucking with these. All taste the same. I'm like, I thought like dead to rights. I was like, oh yeah, these have probably a little bit of difference in them.
If I
Okay.
had to choose, like
Not
it
at
would
all.
probably be just like
Okay.
smart.
Okay.
It would be like smart water, but, like because of like the size of the bottle. It's like you can just refill it like anywhere. If
Oh, I see what you're saying. So
travel,
that's just straight up use like that you get out of the bottle. The water doesn't
Exactly,
matter. It's just utility.
Yeah.
It's utility.
I don't know if it like tastes any fucking different.
I don't think it does.
Well, we'll find out. We're gonna find out.
Except for the deep water from Hawaii, the Kona water.
Would you say that's your go-to?
No, absolutely not. I have no. There's only one water allegiance that I have, and that is a hatred towards Fiji, because Fiji talked shit about Cleveland one time like 15 years ago, and I was like, I will
remember
never
that.
forget that.
Yeah.
I will never. I've never bought their water since. I've been to events where they've given out free Fiji water, and I said, do you guys have any other water? Because I refuse to drink that.
Love that.
So that company can rot.
I'm there with you. I totally have practiced the same morals.
Good.
Okay,
good.
audio listeners, I am back. All right, so everybody have a 1, 2, 3 cup.
Are mine behind me?
Oh my god! This
Yeah, you have.
Yo, okay, it's not my back.
1, 2,
It's
3.
this
It's
chair is covered in glue.
It's like Oprah. You just the magical items under your
It's
chair.
covered in something.
fuck.
Okay, so we're gonna do, since Matt said there's no difference between any of the waters.
Yep.
We're gonna do a water taste test between Dasani.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do Dasani. This is for the clip.
Did they rebrand?
Aquafina, they did rebrand,
seem
and
like that.
Smart Water. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Everybody try. Let's try cup number 1.
Okay.
And I want you guys to tell me what water you think that is between Aquafina, Smart Water, and Dasani.
You know. Okay, so I had a thought real quick before we do it
Sure.
of why they could actually taste different,
And
that could be they have different flavored microplastics in them. So
fair.
it could all be the same water, but their bottles could taste different. Is
Also,
my
one of them
theory.
is vodka.
Okay, good. All right. And dry January is over.
The microplastic is locally grown.
Yeah, I think if there's any difference, it could be the bottle makes them taste different. But
actually, do you think I could in the future become a microplastic sommelier and be like, this has Eastern European microplastics?
I do that with different colored food dyes. I go, this is red 68. And this, cheese it. You want to taste different food dyes? Just go to Aldi and eat the off-brand snacks. And they're like, we don't use red 40. We use red like 12. You're like, I don't even know they're what.
This is made from cyanide.
And he's dead.
Audio listeners, Johnny has died. He
Yes.
can no longer talk the rest of the episode.
Sorry, well, what
can't talk anymore.
what do you guys think of this of number one? Water
Number
number
one,
one.
what do you think?
Let's find out.
Aquafina. I don't know.
You think it's Aquafina?
Aquafima. They're the ones that saved. Never mind. Keep going.
I don't even want to know. What do you think, Johnny?
I will also say Aquafina.
Okay. Matt?
Dasani.
Okay. All right, let's go to number 2, please.
All right.
Is this fun? You guys having fun?
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
And we're getting
I haven't tried the
hydrated,
second
too.
Water.
I bet I'm having more fun.
This is good. You should. If you do this every episode, you'll drink enough water every day.
Just a water test every episode.
All right, this is
We're
number
just
2.
dehydrated.
You ever
Jack currently has the 1 and 2 cup. He's going back and forth from the 1 and 2.
the fuck?
This is the number 2, right?
Fucking 2.
My cup has like charcoal in it.
He's going back. Going back.
Never mind, it's just Sharpie. Don't worry. It's just Sharpie.
Yeah.
I could tell by the
I
taste.
think I'm tasting some Sharpie.
Mm-hmm.
Getting,
Yeah.
All right,
getting notes of Sharpie.
Number 2, I want to say is Smart Water.
You want to say Smart Water. Okay.
Yes.
It does. I want to go Dasani. Did I say Dasani? No, Dasani.
Okay. Matt?
I mean, this is well. It's Sharpie. This one's Sharpie flavored. But looking past that, I'm gonna go Smart Water.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
For the record, though, it tastes exactly the same as the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
well,
To me.
to you personally. Okay, so let's go to number 3. Now, obviously, process of elimination, but in case you want to change your mind, you think 3 might be something else, you could switch it up, or you could keep it the same. So
The salinity in this one is giving actually.
it's giving.
Smart Water. I don't care.
You think Smart Water?
I do care, but like, I know I have no chance. Johnny's gonna get it right the first time anyway.
What do you think, Johnny?
I'm going to switch. That is Smart Water. 2 is Dasani.
Okay.
I mean, this one also smells like Sharpie, but I'm gonna give it Aquafina.
You're gonna give it Aquafina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are we locked in? Final answers.
Was this done in a sterile lab?
Sterile lab. I washed my
Okay.
hands today.
Don't touch me. I'm sterile.
I was about to say, don't touch me. I'm sterile.
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final answers.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, you got none of them right.
And there we go. There we go.
We have a tie. Jack and Johnny, you got all 3 correct.
What?
All 3. You both got all 3 correct.
All right. Well,
Water savants.
I had mine locked in before Johnny. He had to change his. I just knew from the.
Johnny knew.
I knew from the jump.
That's true.
I didn't have
Hey,
to
I
change
just
mine
know
around.
beverages for some reason.
Johnny knows beverages. He got the mug root beer correct.
What world was that? Not just a lucky guess. You guys actually thought you knew what you were talking
I'm on
about.
generational luck right now.
What is happening?
I told you I'm planning to be a microplastic sommelier. Okay. This is where I lead my career.
Wow. I'm on that.
Thank you.
I'm on that Zion Williamson.
I got 'em all
coming
wrong.
out of college type generational luck.
So wait,
I
how
do.
many did you get, Joey?
Yeah. What'd you do?
What are you talking about?
He's,
How
I'm
many
the
did you get?
gamesman. I'm like
He's
this.
the-
I'm
Oh,
like,
you didn't do it.
he's the game.
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Oh, I
He
thought
knew the
you- Oh wait,
answers
there's
all
bottles
along.
right there.
No,
Never
man,
mind.
now-
Mr. Beast.
I mix all 3 of them together.
Just watch you do it.
Yeah, your head's gonna explode if you do that, man.
You just watch him do it like you're a cuck.
I'm just drinking a White Claw.
do you have an allegiance to a brand of water?
Anything? Probably Smart Water.
Okay.
Mostly because they just
the
have
bottle.
bigger bottles
Okay.
that fit in the cup holder.
It's funny because
When I
you
travel.
weren't paying attention when Johnny was saying that, but Johnny said the same exact thing. I think like a minute ago.
You said Smart Water.
That's some twin shit right there.
It's
think so,
I've
man.
like now
even
that I've
know.
been hanging out with them
Bro,
more
I
recently,
forgot.
I'm like, you guys are a lot more twins than I thought.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude,
It's funny they've never realized it because they say things they're not listening to each other,
ADHD.
so they'll never know.
We say things at like the exact same time, like random, like we
Whoa.
finish each other's.
Red Robin, yum.
Yum. I was there.
No, we like say certain references at the same time to things. Like it's pretty funny.
Well, I think it was last week when we were talking about dreams. You guys are like, yeah, we both had the same dream. I was like, that's insane to me.
I don't know if I ever said that.
You guys did. You guys.
I think
someone
yeah,
had
I
the.
don't
You guys.
I think you're
talked
talking
about
other
having the
twins.
same.
All right. Forgive me for asking, but have you done a Popeyes challenge yet?
No, not yet. And it's
Oh my
okay.
God.
It's gonna happen at some point.
Jack, do your Popeyes impression.
What?
Oh, no, that Popeye. That's a good one. That's great.
Yeah, that's.
And then isn't olive oil the whole time
First
just
off,
like
that is the safe.
isn't that all she does?
Yeah.
That was a very
big guy's
safe
like,
play, by the way.
Sorry. So, but
No, I'm not. I would like
okay,
to.
Okay.
Bill, I would like you. I would like you to pan your camera to Joey's desk right now. Look at how many fucking bottles and cans are there.
It looks like my desk my freshman year in college.
I was gonna say it's a real like gamer desk.
Hot dog bun.
I mean, mine's no different. Mine
It's a very sweaty desk. That is for sure.
Okay, so what did this prove?
Nothing.
Yeah, what did that prove?
That you guys are really good at discerning.
Nothing. It's just a really good clip for social
I'm a
media.
really good.
Oh, okay.
I'm a really good test taker. That's what it comes down
okay.
to.
That's good. It's
You
good to
actually,
get
dude,
tested.
I was like, please God, don't change it.
I'm
Jack,
not. No,
please,
I knew.
please."
I
And
knew
then
from the.
I was like,
Yeah, you were
Johnny,
locked
please.
in.
If you would have like wanted to change it, I'm like, are you sure?
You're like.
I'm like, Bill, cut this part. Like, we need the clip. So like, Jack and Johnny, you're correct. Like, so pretend that I didn't say that.
Bill's drinking Prime.
Shout out.
Shout out Prime.
Shout out. Prime.
Shout out Prime.
Well, I have a sponsorship at Powerade though, so
Do you really?
maybe that's why Mac and I are
You have a Powerade
across from
sponsorship?
each other.
Wait.
Mac is pro Prime.
No, never mind.
You got a Powerade sponsorship?
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's just a TikTok.
That's
video.
great. You know, Powerade was the first thing I ever illegally mixed liquor with. So
That's awesome.
That's how I would market them. Try hitting that demographic.
Was it?
So we're gonna.
Hey,
cut
if you're
that
if you're
part.
17 and you want to drink vodka and you don't know how, buy a blue Powerade.
Hey, I'm wired.
Oh, dude, you at Rocky River High School football game.
That's right.
I had a sip of that once. I was like, oh, this isn't Powerade.
Yeah. So I did not know how to mix beverages, so I would buy a bottle of blue Powerade and then I would drink it down to about an inch left of Powerade, and I would fill the rest of it up with vodka.
Like Kamchatka or what?
I was
Kamchatka or
gonna say-
Colonial Club was the brand back in the day.
Oh my
was a shitty
God.
K.
Yeah,
That was
and
pretty
and then I would food color it blue so it matched the original color.
Oh, it's so smart.
And then I would bring that to the. Oh yeah, I was very
that
smart.
was
of
smart,
me.
not the mixing it. That's not smart at all.
So just the entire bottle was just filled with vodka.
Yes, and then
My
I'd bring it to
God.
the game before the game, and everyone would be swapping drinks and be like, "Hey, let me try yours. I'll try mine." And I would drink people's. I'm like, "This is fruity and delicious," and they would try mine and like almost throw up immediately. They go, "Oh," because it was like taking a shot of vodka, pure vodka. They'd be like,
Yeah.
"Dude, what's in there?" I'd be like, "Vodka." They're like, "How much?" I'm like, "Oh, like all of it." I don't know how to mix anything. It's all vodka.
Oh
My bad. Yeah, Rocky River classic story right there.
Dude, I blacked out at a party we threw, and I was just scared to drink alcohol. I didn't drink until I rushed my fraternity second semester freshman year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got grounded for a few weeks, and yeah,
High school?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, happened to me
Wow.
too. Oh yeah, blacked out big time.
yeah.
So guys, if you're gonna drink, make sure you drink a lot so you don't remember what happens.
Yeah, I was a good kid. I didn't drink at all
Uh-huh.
Wait, you're
He actually
chugging
did not drink at all.
Wow.
until I was like 20,
Johnny, like
and now I'm just a raging alcoholic.
Johnny looked down upon me for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah,
I remember I had a
You're like
similar
2 inches taller than me,
relationship.
so that's not possible.
that's true.
Oh man. That's
Speaking of blacking out, like remember you did that thing in high school where it was like you hyperventilate and then like suck your phone.
yes.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yes.
Yeah, the pass out challenge. That's another really dumb thing to do.
Yeah.
That came back recently actually because I went to Mexico and I was freediving, and they are training you on why you shouldn't hyperventilate to try to get more oxygen if you're running out of air, and they're like, well, it basically lowers the threshold. This isn't interesting. Never mind.
No,
But
I'm actually.
it makes it much
No,
easier.
mind blown.
It basically scientifically makes it much easier for you to black out without having contractions that would be your body being like, hey, you're about to black out, stop. So it just makes it way easier for you to black out. And I was like, oh, that's probably why people did it, to do the blackout game.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what that is and you're watching this, don't even Google it.
It's okay.
I'll tell you why you shouldn't do it, because we did it in gym class the one time, and my buddy did it and then started seizing on the ground. And I was like, I'm never doing this again.
That's a great way to be like, I don't want to ever.
I was
see
like, I
anybody
was
do this.
genuinely freaked out. I was like,
Yeah.
and then thankfully he was okay, totally fine. But like, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah,
like,
seizures are crazy.
Yeah, because you catch him or whatever, but then he just started convulsing and like his eyes were rolled back, and I was like, that
Dude,
was
how stupid.
especially
were
for
we
a
in
high
school?
schooler who had never
How
like
stupid.
Very,
Yeah.
very.
Your eyes roll all the way around? That's a dumb question.
And
be stupid now
we're
as
back
well.
to our show.
Yeah, we might be stupid now as well.
I was gonna say
Let's
that
give it
was,
up for Jack's friend for being okay.
yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
Well, no, I was gonna say the
Wait, is your
freediving
friend
thing was
okay?
probably the most like
Yeah, you said he was okay.
intellectual part we've ever had,
Oh, no.
and then back down to yeah.
Yeah,
Talk about pooping if you want. Yeah.
we can do that. A couple fart jokes. I tell you what, a fart in this room would be lethal.
I know.
The
my
door's locked.
Hitting
Door's
Costco
closed.
already stunk up the whole place.
Yeah,
It was-
that's
I
true.
could just smell it before I gave it to you guys. I'm like, they're gonna know.
How was the cookie? Did you finish it?
I took a bite. You want some? It's good.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Double
I haven't
chin.
had, I haven't had one since my Costco cookie challenge.
I'm gonna have like elite acid reflux.
Prilosec.
Generational.
Prilosec OTC.
I almost took a
Prilosec
bite
OTC.
where you took a bite. That was
Consume Prilosec. Is that actually two
What the
cookies
fuck?
or is that's
No, that's one cookie.
I've never
That is a
I've never
Matthew,
seen
you guys should try it. It's pretty good. There's a reason the Costco guys are. You know what they're talking about. They give it 5 booms. There's a reason it has got 5 booms.
Okay.
Why'd you make a sound effect?
I knew you were
For the audio listeners, they don't know that he's taking a giant bite of the cookie. Yeah,
There you
there
go.
we go.
That's true. Johnny always taking care of the audio listeners. We appreciate that.
Put your entire face
Thank
over
you.
the entire cookie.
Bill, it looks entertained, so I think we're doing a good job.
Bill
I don't
takes the
never
fucking
tell.
gamer chair and just sits back and has a great time.
Bill's loving it.
What do you do back there? You just you work.
I love Bill because he always has a new stain on his pants. You never know what it is.
I can go so
Yeah,
many ways.
what's it this time? It's fine. You don't need an answer.
Hey,
I don't know.
That's the game. That's the game you guys should be playing every episode. It's not drinking stuff. It's going, what's on Bill's pants today?
That stain.
You use the scrape it off. You have to scrape it and smell it like a scratch and sniff sticker and then mustard. I think mustard. It's Dijon.
You just spin the wheel. We have a wheel back there. We can just like spin it and put like a bunch of stuff.
You should
on
just
it.
hammer Bill to it and then spin that. Have the mic in one spot.
Throw knives.
Let's go medieval on the podcast.
Hit Bill on purpose.
Dude, every fucking carnival game is just like, how are these people not dead?
It is, yeah, it is fun to
It's fun to
torture people, right?
not
Yeah.
do it.
It's fun to do bad things.
Latarian Milton.
True.
What is that guy up to?
Hey, man.
What is that guy
Leave him
doing?
alone. He's been through enough.
Who?
Wait, what?
Latarian Milton.
is not your average 7-year-old. You ever, dude,
It's fun.
pull up
It's fun to do bad things.
Yeah, pull it up.
Pull him
Pull
up.
up Latarian Milton.
I'm kind of scared to try and.
No,
stop
this
that.
he's no.
No, this is a guy. It's like the 7-year-old who stole his grandma's like car and was like, it's fun. It's fun to
like,
do bad
I
things.
like to do hood rat shit with my friends.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
It's
yes.
fun to do bad things.
And everything he said was true, so you can't knock him for any of that.
Dude, he was a savant. He was ahead of his time.
Well, I don't know if that's the definition of that word.
Musical artist? Wait. Former
Oh,
internet star Latarian
yes.
Milton arrested in.
In Bergen?
Is that in America?
I was
assuming
gonna
it's a
say
city.
I know where one of those are. It's not here.
Dude, getting him on the pod would be crazy.
He looks like Nav.
We should just interview internet memes. Like I want Tom from MySpace as the first guest. Like that's my goal.
Oh, isn't he? I think he's like a billionaire.
Probably
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably a crypto billionaire.
He
so.
was on a podcast once. I saw him and I was like,
I need to listen to it.
it's cool to be everyone's friend. He really figured
He's
it
everybody's
out.
first friend.
You know, if Mark Zuckerberg would have done the same thing, I feel like he'd get a lot less flack. But he never would have thought of that because he's a robot.
I was gonna say he doesn't
Mark-
have that processing. He's
Yeah.
He's he was with he was behind like a UFC like
Fight?
crew.
Oh, okay.
Like he was just like in a crew and he was trying to like help and nobody
I have
would
seen
like
that
was like
video.
listening to him.
There's-
Yeah.
He's like trying to be like cool. He's like
Yeah, no, he did. He rebranded.
Is he working?
He rebranded
Is it
like
working?
Dasani. He wore like a chain and like
Yeah.
a off color
He's got like a
white
beard
shirt.
thing
Yeah.
going on too. Like
you know, I just realized Powerade is. I feel like one of these waters
delicious
is
and you refreshing.
under the same umbrella as Powerade, so I could be violating my contract right now.
Well, you haven't signed it, have you?
Yeah, I signed it.
Oh well,
Signed it?
I haven't done the
Oh,
video
that's-
yet.
just blur it.
It's fine.
Just
It's
blur
fine
it.
as long as this gets a couple thousand views. Like we should be. It's like fuck, this one blew
Just
up.
knock it over.
Yeah, Dasani.
Just so you know, Powerade,
Delicious
Powerade's
and
owned by
refreshing.
Coke, and I'm pretty sure Coke owns
Dasani.
Dasani.
100%
Yes.
Dasani.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they make the water
time.
fucking better? It probably just tastes like fucking Coke, but without the flavor.
Hey, can
Yeah.
you chill out? Oh wait, no, that's the one I should put up.
Yeah, keep that
Yeah, I
one
was
up.
gonna
And
say,
put the
like,
other
wait,
ones down.
What's your problem?
You're
Put this one
missing.
down. Yeah. Keep the hot dog bun. That's good for Powerade.
I don't know what's going on.
You can eat that. Can I have
that
that?
one's good.
Can I have that?
Oh, hot dog water.
Dude, Mac had this really good idea that we should, for April Fools, or just like in general, just should sell glizzy water.
Hot dog water, yeah. I think it's a
Yeah.
good idea.
Isn't that a Limp Bizkit
I think
album?
we should do it. I think we should sell like
That's what
1,000
it's
bottles.
Didn't somebody do that where they made
Bath
ice-
water.
No. I swear, they made hot dogs with in the water, and then they froze that
Ice cubes,
water
yes.
into the shape of hot dogs and send
Yes.
them to people in a jar.
What?
Yeah, so you could have hot dog water
Yes.
whenever you want.
What?
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
We should do that. We should sell it.
You know-
Be part of a collectible.
I feel like hot dog water could be a good soup base. Like if you used that water to make then used it to make a soup, it could be good.
I
You
could
could
see
try
that.
it. I want you to get into more cooking content.
Yeah, I need to think about that.
So we should like talk about you a little bit because you're like our guest. So you are in a sketch comedy group called Cool Guys.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like,
right.
What the fuck was that last segment?
Bill, don't put the camera. I told Bill this is my bad side, and he put every camera on my bad side. So either I'm gonna force them to blacken the entire video, or
You gotta
Censor
blur
your
his
entire
face.
as long
Yeah.
as you apply the filter that makes me look like the Aha music video, then I'll be okay with it.
Nice.
If you
All
take
right.
on
Love
me,
that.
then I'll be good.
Rotoscope.
Yeah, is that what that is?
Yeah, I think it's rotoscope.
I've seen Jurassic Park. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there now.
Dude, we've been to Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We were in Hawaii
We
where
did
the
go to
Jurassic
Hawaii.
Park thing was.
That was very cool. We ate a lot of traditional Hawaiian food.
Yeah, Five Guys. A lot of Five Guys.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you got to go. We were talking the other day. You got to go to like Turkey or somewhere and do an eating challenge in a different country.
So we can get the hair transplant.
hair
I was gonna
transplant.
say,
Yeah, you
I'll
gotta
go
get the
to-
hair
I'll go.
transplant.
The boys.
That's our first brand deal is a hair transplant.
I've been working on it for a while.
Take-
Everybody
trip
is
to
watching
Turkey.
this pod is receding hairline with one to two kids, probably. That would be my guess.
Really?
I don't know. I haven't. We don't have enough viewership for demographics quite yet.
Really? Well, it's
Yeah,
probably
we
just the
probably
same.
do.
It's probably the same as your channel, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just saying.
What are the demographics on your channel? Let's get into the weeds.
Yeah.
let's
That's
talk
the
about
real
it.
hard. Yeah.
It's I would predict it's probably like
way to get off of
56%,
you.
25, 34.
Nice way to get off what?
Nothing.
What are you
Nothing.
talking about?
We were just talking about getting off.
Yeah, we're talking.
You want to keep talking about that?
Yeah. Do you want to get into our personal business? What we're doing later?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Most of my audience is 18 to 34. 75% male. 64% in the United States, which is sick.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Your
yeah.
audience is incels.
Oh well, that's.
I mean,
Everybody attack Johnny in the comments. F Johnny. If you are watching this, type F Johnny.
F's
Yeah.
in chat.
But it's not like fuck Johnny, just like F.
swat us,
Johnny.
swat us right now.
No,
You're watching this swat us.
if you're watching live, please don't swat.
Only
us.
if you're watching live.
Why would
Mac, are you pulling it up right
I
now?
don't want to be swatted.
We're not. Oh, Max calling.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys do for the people that don't know?
We make sketch comedy, silly little sketch comedy on TikTok and Instagram. Well, TikTok maybe for another week, and then maybe after that,
Dude,
just
yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, we make sketch comedy. It's me, Ryan Leader, Sven Johnson, Ben Ball, a bunch of internet comedians, and we just try to make sketches that are relatable and absurd and silly and goofy and dumb, and do it better than anyone else. That's what we try to do. And normally we fall like way beyond the pack, but we do have some
You guys
videos that are
have
good.
grown so much this year. Also, you have the best last names for like a 4 group.
Leader, Johnson, Ben, and Shaver.
Ball.
Ball. What did I say? Johnson.
Ben, you said Ben.
Ben.
Leader.
Sorry, I get his names
Johnson,
mixed up sometimes.
Ball and Shaver.
Yeah, so Ball, Shaver, Johnson. I mean, it's like a fucking the world's biggest dick joke waiting to happen somehow. Somehow in there, we just haven't made it yet.
It's something.
You're
It's-
saving
Yeah.
it for the penultimate.
But yeah, it's been great. We just the 15th of January will be our 1 year anniversary, which is crazy because I just crunched all the numbers
Damn.
yesterday and yeah, thank you. It's been fun. We got over 450,000 followers in a year or whatever that time is, a year.
Yeah.
And over 200 million views. So it was like crazy. When something like that happens, it makes you like, because I've been doing stuff for like 5 years and I was like, what the fuck was I doing wrong the whole time that we did so right in 1 year? But no, it's very cool to be a part of it. If you like funny stuff, definitely check us out.
Cool.guys with a Z
Got Cool Guys Online with a Z. Yes. And
on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
yes, for now.
Yeah. For TikTok
You guys think
for
they're going to
now.
ban TikTok? What do you guys think?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think they'll try to, but then it's not going to work out.
I think the Supreme Court might even stop it, but I don't know. I'm mostly talking because like 75% of my income is directly from TikTok in some way, shape, or form. So it's not going to get banned.
I think it's actually
can't.
crazy. Like,
can't.
I don't think they're gonna be able to without people getting upset.
I just think it makes a lot of money for a lot of people and businesses.
Right.
And I don't know what kind of impact or lobbying effect any of those people have, but I when you're making that much money, it's hard to be like, okay, we got to stop doing this now.
Right.
But
Well, I think if you have it on your phone already, I think it's like I heard that if like iOS or Android or whatever, like they're getting fined like heavily every day if they don't like take it off their stores. So I don't know if that is like if you already have it on your phone, it's not it's gonna go away.
I don't know. Because I remember I had Vine on my phone after it went away for a long time.
Dude, I miss Vine.
It just became
every day.
Yeah, Vine was fantastic.
Was so fun.
That's one of my predictions for 2025. Is there? I don't think TikTok's going to go away.
Oh,
that's my hot take.
That's a good one.
That is a perfect segue too.
Okay, I do want to talk about that, but first, one thing I stop eating the microphone. Don't, Matt. No. I wish I need a spray bottle. No.
You do need a spray bottle. I feel like it'd be very effective.
I
in
used
this
to
room.
spray.
Bill would love it.
Johnny just knocked over something. What did you knock over?
A spray bottle.
Spray the spray
That thing
bottle.
is like a brick.
Yeah, that sounded like a brick wall.
What Brickwallblitz? One thing that I am super admirable about you is you've had this dream for a while. Like you wanted to go out to LA and like form like a sketch comedy group. Like that was like a big reason why you went out there.
For sure,
and you just like went. It was like January of 23, right? Like it was.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago. Yeah, end of
You
January.
just went, dude, and you you're really good at just like connecting with people, networking, and
Well, it's very surreal because I Joey knows this, but most people don't know this. Is like I had a job when I started doing content, and then I quit my job. I was living in Chicago, and I quit my job, and I was like, I'm gonna give it 1 year of living in my dad's basement, essentially making videos by myself, and if I can get some sort of income and some sort of traction doing this in 1 year, then I'll keep doing it and I'll like keep at it and I won't go get another job and I'll try to do it full time, whatever. So it was like almost exactly the 1 year mark, and I had some videos that did like decent, but I didn't have that many followers and I definitely wasn't making any money from it. And like almost, I think to the exact day, but definitely the same week at the 1 year mark, Joey took me to like, where did we go? Like Dave's Hot Chicken or somewhere. We went to some local restaurant.
Jersey Mike's.
And he had a whole, this is the most organized thing I've ever seen Joey do, but I love
organized. I'm not organized.
He had a whole slideshow presentation. It was basically like, hey, would you want to work for me on my YouTube channel and help me like make my YouTube channel better and be in videos and help with videos and stuff. And he's like, I'll pay you and we can do it together. And I was like, holy shit. Yes, that sounds awesome. Cause Joey's obviously been doing this for years successfully. And, had just gotten a really big brand deal, and I was like, I can't believe one of the first things he would do would be like, oh, I'm going to reinvest in my business. I'm going to hire people. I'm going to try to make it stuff more. Because like I feel like most creators would just be like, I just got a bunch of money. I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to do something like
I thought about it.
ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, not smart with my money or whatever. And not that hiring me was smart was probably the dumbest thing you do with his money. But he did.
Not true.
He paid me money, and then during that time, I think is also when maybe a month later is when I got fired by Twitter parody video blew up.
Yeah.
And so both of those things happening at the same time, I was like, holy shit, I have some money and I just got some more traction. I feel like there's a way forward for this. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without you at that, because I was like, all right, I got to give up. I got to stop. And then Joey was like, hey, would you want to work for me? Worked on stuff for a while. And then, yeah, after that, I just kind of was like, well, I got some money from Joey now, and I'm friends with a few of these people out in LA through Instagram. And so like, why don't I just try to move out there and see if I can meet some of them and make stuff.
Yeah,
and
we also had like it was just like a 3 month kind of thing, just to see if it worked or not. And it, yeah. And then you went out to Los Angeles. That was, dude, to be able to, like to do that like is scary. To like just kind of go out on your own. And I know you had people that you knew online, but to like really just like go out there and not know anybody like that, to drive all the way across the country.
Well,
can be kind of terrifying.
It is weird now because like now I have people that email me like asking if we're hiring or asking like for advice and stuff. And it was like a risk, but it was still like a pretty, it was a risk that I had calculated out for a while. So I was like, I have savings. I know I have a sublease lined up. I have like, again, some people that I'm friends with online that I know do this for a living full time that like, I think maybe I have a good chance of being able to meet in person. So now when I have people asking me or emailing me about this stuff, I tell them straight up, I'm like, hey, Los Angeles isn't really one of those places that you can just kind of move to and be like, I'm gonna make it by the seat of my pants, like because it's so expensive there now, and
Right.
it's so sprawling, and there's so much going on that like you really need to be smart, or otherwise you could end up living in your car or being homeless or having to leave after you spend all your money in 6 months.
Right.
And I've seen that happen to a lot of time, even since the 2 years I've been there, with people that like have money and then they don't have money, because it's also a fickle, creating content is a fickle world. Money changes all the time.
Yeah.
And so I was very thankful for having savings in my background in business and my other, and like being able to budget. Because if you can't budget and use your money wisely,
Why hire
no, you
Matt?
say that, but you do a good
Why
job
hire
of it. It makes it a lot harder to do that out there. So I try to tell people now, like, is this something you want to do? Like, you absolutely can do it, but you need to just be very smart about it, and then surround yourself with other smart people and people that are really good at what they do too. Because it was very motivating working with Joey, doing all this stuff, because I was like, Joey's been crushing it. And then it was always, when I was telling my friends and family about like what I wanted to do, they're like, oh, doesn't Joey kind of do that stuff? And I was like, exactly. So Joey was like the person I was like, Joey's doing it. See, now you kind of know what I want to do. But yeah, that was fun. So thank you for giving me that opportunity. It was very
Appreciate
cool.
it, dude. This is all promotion for me. So
Yeah, you
this
can put
is
the
why we're here.
So
You can put the gun down now.
subscribe to his Patreon. It's not active. Subscribe to the channel.
We're gonna get an OnlyFans for the pod, but we're gonna like read books on.
No,
You should do an OnlyFans, but instead of actual dick pics, it's just you holding hot dogs in different ways.
No, it's
Straight up hot dogs.
It's ship picks. Only heads. Only heads.
I'm gonna stick with the hot dog one. I think that one might work better. Like the hot dog sticking out of your pants, or like you got a bathing suit on, it's really tiny. You're going like, this is a hot dog. That
That
could work.
Pretty good.
That could
and you
work.
can release some blurry like teasers.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Get it out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. There's a guy on OnlyFans that just like reads books. I think he just like reads like,
Naked?
children- No, just clothes on children's books.
Really?
Yeah. I
would always
not just. That's what they're trying to
I
brand
know,
it.
which
They're
is
trying
which
to.
is
I'm very glad.
hilarious.
I'm very glad you specified with clothes on while reading children's
Yeah,
books.
yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
children's books.
I did have to specify that. You remember like
God.
for 2 or 3 days, this is the wildest like 180
Yes.
pivot we've ever
I know what
done.
you're about to say.
But for like 3 days, can we even say OnlyFans on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So-
not selling it.
So
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
they like were like, yeah, we are banning like corn.
Explicit material.
We're banning corn.
Yeah, they're like, we're not allowing explicit, and everyone was like, I'm sorry. That's like Smucker's being like, we're done with jelly. We're not selling jelly anymore. You guys, if you want jelly, go anywhere else. We're not doing it. Everyone was like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like 24 hours, I think. They're like, all
was
right,
insane.
we're going back.
I made a video
Just
about
kidding.
it, and it was so quick that like by the time I put the video out, it was already canceled. I like made a sketch being like, I'm the CEO of OnlyFans.
Oh,
and we're
like
done with
your video wasn't relevant anymore.
No, it wasn't relevant
Like,
anymore
what?
because that's how quick they flip flop. They were like, "We're done. I'm sorry, we fired that guy. It was an intern." You know, I'm like, "That wasn't an intern. That was you guys."
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's always the intern's fault.
Yeah, but what do you guys have predictions for 2025? Is that something?
Love that. That was a topic that we wrote down. So
Yes.
nice job. I didn't have to say that out loud. We
I
could
have a-
just like roll with it.
I have a nice random quick one.
Yeah.
I feel like something will happen where Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift will no longer be together.
Wow, I had that last year. Actually,
That's a great. I thought because she's not touring this year, which means she's not occupied,
Yeah.
and so she's gonna have a lot more time just hanging out with him.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that's gonna go.
It does seem like they've kind of been putting it up, and now it's just like you're like, all right,
I don't want it to happen because I just am trying to manifest Taylor Swift to live in Cleveland one day.
that's not gonna happen.
Whatever, dude.
Wait, explore that. Why?
Well, why?
No, I just think it'd be cool. Like I want people to
Yeah.
live in Cleveland. We just talk about you attacking your dreams out in Los Angeles, but
I disagree. I disagree. I do not want people to live in Cleveland, and I will tell you why. Because the more they talk shit about Cleveland, the lower the housing prices will be.
not true. They've been going up.
Okay.
People are talking more shit.
I heard a bunch of millionaires from Cleveland say once that they didn't want people to move here because they like their 20-minute commutes everywhere, and they like they like the current size of it and the opportunities here. And I was like, you people are bad. You people are bad people.
You are not good.
I
people.
get it. I get the desire to keep cities a certain size, but also, you don't. It's easy to say that when you're a millionaire,
Right,
And you
yeah,
have a
when
bunch of
you're-
money
That's true.
already, and you've already made your bag here.
When you're more than comfortable, you can,
You think there's anybody that gets around by helicopter in Cleveland?
yes.
I'm sure there's got to be.
Sir Yacht.
Like the guy who owns
Not yet.
Mark has probably got to be pretty wealthy.
The guy like that owns. What do you mean, Mark's?
no, Mark's
Like
a
the
supermarket
grocery store.
like
Yeah.
the mustache
You think
caricature
that guy? Wait, is he a real?
He's loaded.
Really? Is that just a
Loaded.
Cleveland thing?
I think it's Ohio. I think it might just be Ohio, but
I don't know.
I think
That-
it's like a. I think
assume
it's like
it's
a
nationwide.
northeast Akron into Pennsylvania kind of
Okay.
thing.
and no knock on Marks. They
No, super
are
solid.
the only supermarket that's designed like a used bookstore and that still sells food well and has cheap prices. I mean, I don't.
It's an absolute
They're
maze.
great. They didn't take credit cards until like 2019.
Yeah.
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
I love that place, man. Marks, go Marks. I love it.
Nice.
Yeah. So what was your take for next year? What
What was
talking-
it- what
oh,
were-
Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift. I think that's a good one. I think if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, they might stay together at least for a little
Actually,
while
I feel
longer.
Like that's a very like dependent thing. Yes.
If they don't,
If they don't, she's
Do you think
done.
Travis retires if they win the Super Bowl?
I could see it.
My thing too, real quick, is I don't want them to break up, but if they do, it's kind of like whenever it's like everybody wants the Weeknd to be sad because whenever he like goes through a
I
breakup
was
and it's
gonna
sad,
mention, yeah.
Banger City.
It's
So I think Taylor Swift will.
Taylor album gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go crazy, which is kind of messed up to say, but she is a billionaire.
similar note. One of my hot takes for the year predictions is that Ariana Grande is going to be the Time Magazine Person of the Year. that is my dead ass prediction. Just watch.
I was gonna say
She's
Timothée
gonna have
Chalamet.
a big year, and Wicked Part 2 is gonna come
Yeah,
out,
Wicked
and
2 's
that's
gonna
gonna
be
push
sick.
her over the top.
I was gonna say Timothée Chalamet.
Okay, that's good. Did you
gonna-
see the Bob Dylan movie? Anyone?
No, did you?
Oh wait, you guys don't watch.
No,
I
dude,
do.
So Bob Dylan is a guy who used to make
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He's put out a lot of music. Too.
yeah,
I didn't know
lot
that
of
came
music,
out
5
actually.
albums. It did. Yeah, it's good.
55. What the fuck?
It's on this chair.
Is it not?
Oh,
That's not a great
yeah.
chair. We need to
You
get
gotta-
more.
It's
No,
fine. No, it's just it's sticky on the back.
Oh, it's probably you.
No, it's not me. It's like
Sorry, my bad.
okay. Thank you.
I was like, is your zipper down? But he's wearing sweatpants.
It was like,
I didn't look at your dick, by the
yeah,
way.
you wonder why Bill has that stain in his pants.
What?
It was Bill the whole
Why
time.
are you dragging Bill into this? Bill's a family.
Bill's always catching strays.
Bill, can you turn it back on you? Is it like an owl? Can it go one?
No, it can't.
That's like asking if your
That's-
eyeball can roll all the way back around.
Yeah, that's called a callback in the industry, Matt.
Yes, it is.
Learned that in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
How we doing on time? Are we good?
I mean, did you want to give
more
your
predictions. Give some-
prediction?
Give
Let me
more
make sure we're
predictions,
good.
more
Let me make sure we're good.
predictions.
Well, come on.
Well, I didn't want to leave him hanging.
No, like we usually go over the hour. We're
yeah.
breaking the fourth wall here. Sorry. Do I have a prediction? I will be off X by the end of 2025. Also, I just
Okay.
called it X. I
Okay.
hate Twitter. You're not on it, really.
It's like
No.
OnlyFans.
No, I know what it is.
It is. It's like
No,
it's
no,
like,
no. I meant Joey's plan here.
Oh yeah. Well, why not like the end of the month?
Yeah, that's
You have
it's
to,
more
you have to
bold.
spin it down or something, or is there?
So I have it all. It's not on my phone anymore. Like I just, if I need to post something, I'll like download it back on my phone. If I need to, whatever, I'll just on my computer. But I don't know. I still find some value in it with like sports and like the Browns and stuff. But the Browns are so depressing right now. Like
Yeah.
every time you open the app, it's either literally somebody getting shot or the most negative opinion about anything ever.
Anything,
Like
yeah.
people are mad at like Kirk Herbstreit because he like shows his dogs.
It
all
is
the time.
using Twitter is a lot like gambling because 99.9% of the time it's bad
Yep.
and you lose, and then like 0.1% of the time is one of the funniest things you've ever seen in your life.
But it's like when something crazy happens, that is the place you want to be.
True, it is. That's
Kind
the
of.
only reason I have it on my phone is if there's something crazy going on in the world, I pull it up and I go, "What's going on?"
I do feel for that sort of reason that you said, where it's like that little bit of time where you can find the goodness in it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it worth it. It's like fishing.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know though if it 99% of the time is bad. Like I don't use it anymore.
Well,
like I never scroll.
either.
I I use it, not all the time, but I like, checking it when I, have zero free time or whatever.
Yeah. My
Or
problem
the
with
opposite of that. All
My
the
problem
free
with it,
time.
there's just like so many bots. It's just like taking the fun of like interacting with people on there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the dead internet theory. It's come to life on
Yeah.
Twitter. It feels like.
Precisely, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
So that's my prediction.
Okay, well I hope that prediction comes true. Maybe even sooner.
We'll see. You think
Yeah.
I should do it sooner?
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm
Just do
definitely.
it. Yeah, do it.
But people are like, oh, you're gonna go on like Blue Sky next? I'm like, no, I don't. I need less social media.
Yeah.
Dude, I was listening to Colin Smear today, and they were saying the average American, whatever, human or whatever it was, spent 2.5 months of the year on their phones, like on social media, and it was like 5.5 hours. Dude, my screen time is like 8.5 hours a day, like 9. Like if it's good, it's like 8 hours a day.
But like, you can't get down on yourself because your whole thing is you run.
I
a
know, but
social
like I mean,
media
that doesn't include like editing
brand.
or like filming stuff or whatever. Like I feel like there's so much like doom scrolling on my phone, and I don't need to go on like Blue Sky or any other social media thing. I need
Yeah.
like
Well, yeah.
less.
Yeah, that's why I'm like hesitant to go on Blue Sky because everyone's like, "Oh, it's so great," but it's
So
like,
positive. I'm like Twitter was positive once. Do you remember
Yeah.
when we
Twitter was
first got on
positive
Twitter like
once.
2008 or 9 or something? Dude, Twitter was very
It
positive.
was a very fun place because you were just like, Shaq just tweeted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew what Shaq was thinking ever unless it was a post-game interview. And now Shaq just tweeted, and I know that what Shaq's thinking about right now.
Well,
Like,
you
I
could
just thought it
hashtag
was
Shaq
cool.
this.
Well, you could reply to Shaq,
Yeah,
and
you
there's a
could-
chance that he could
Yeah.
reply back to you, and that's like you'd be connected to anybody. There was such novelty with it.
It was very cool. Now you're like, I don't want anyone replying to me.
And now it's like free nudes in bio, like on every fucking comment.
I don't. Yeah, I think you should definitely get off of it. I think it's. I've met people whose screen times are like 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day.
Shams Charania, the NBA inside reporter, he now works for ESPN. His is like, dude, it was like 15 hours a day.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's like he's up and he's never not on his phone because he's a reporter.
People are
Sleep
just
is
people
a
are on their
foreign
phones.
concept to him.
Yeah. That's just it's too much time to be on your phones. That being said, subscribe to Sir Yacht.
Yeah,
and,
watch times go up.
yeah.
Watch times go up. What about you? Do you have a prediction? Any predictions?
He already predicted.
What was your prediction?
the Travis
Travis.
Kelce.
That's right. What about you?
Um,
Sorry, ADHD.
let me try and say this with a straight face.
I said I had no free time when I meant the opposite. I need sleep.
Yeah, probably. So we'll keep this going for another
Wait,
hour.
did you get a good opening for the
Crazy
for the clip
prediction.
of this? Do you have to say what are your guys' 2025 predictions?
perfect.
Now the clip has a starting point.
Yep.
All right.
That was good. That was good. Nice job. Nice job.
Thanks, Matt. Well,
Million views.
All right.
All right, let me see it. Let's hear it.
Yeah, let me try and say this with a straight face. Mr. Beast offers 1,000 contestants the chance to resurrect Jimmy Carter for $10,000.
Oh wow,
that's pretty bold, but I
that would
like
be
it.
that would be a good
So think about it, like
Team
Jimmy
Trees
Carter.
campaign.
Yeah, because think about it. Jimmy Carter, like obviously passed at the age of 100, right? And it's like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
Why are we explaining this?
why not?
For the
anyway,
people who don't know, for everyone
Right,
who
before I was
doesn't, no.
I think people know.
look, Mr. Beast is like one of the richest fucking people in
So
the entire
Mr.
world.
Beast is a guy on the internet.
Have you guys watched Mr. Beast's show?
Has that come out yet?
Amazon Prime.
I have.
the shipping company show. that he made?
Yeah,
Where They
right.
just
The
had
bookstore.
they
No, it's
just
the bookstore.
the bookstore. Right. That's right. That's
The
right.
bookstore has
They
a
just had
beach
people
show?
sleep in shipping containers, probably.
Don't they do? They just do books, right?
Yeah,
the
they-
guy
they
who
just
hasn't
do
been on the internet in 20 years.
Oh, Amazon. Yeah, that company's still around. They're selling books, right?
What's Twitter?
Wait, what's that guy from Beauty and the Beast doing on Amazon?
There
Sorry,
you go.
Johnny. Sorry. Continue your point about.
No,
Jimmy-
it's just
Jimmy Carter.
like he's one of the richest people in the entire world and can do anything he wants. And like, what if he had like one of those like lasers that like could resurrect
Why did you let him talk again?
Jimmy Carter? Because think about it, like, or don't. But
Wait, you said
thinking
one of
about
those lasers, like everyone knows, there's a laser that
One of those
resurrects people?
What does a laser do?
What are you talking about? Like a Lazarus pit? Is that what?
yeah,
Oh.
No,
Hell
he has
yeah.
no idea. He's like, yeah.
Well, it looks like the word Lazarus looks
We're
like the
talking
word laser.
We're talking Batman's canon.
He has no idea.
That was my guess.
I have watched it. I've only watched part of the first episode.
Okay.
It's kind of intense.
Is it?
It's like crazy
Like
what
camping?
people will do for $5 million.
Well, yeah, I'm
It's
sure.
life-changing.
I mean, he
money.
don't give a fuck about anybody.
He could have had them kill each other.
Yeah.
And they would have done it. He could have done the Hunger Games for real, and they would have been like, okay.
Squid Game's for real.
That's a good
Yeah.
prediction for like 2050.
Oh,
Oh yeah, real life.
No, he like organizes.
One
it.
of my predictions, kind of hopefully that I've had for like a decade now that hasn't come true, is I'm like real Coliseum sport will come back to somewhere.
Oh, dude, Dana White will be sponsoring because he's got UFC. He's got
Kind
the
of has in a
slap
way.
fighting now,
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
Like it's only a matter of time. They even have the guys in the ring that like sword fight in armor now. Like it's only a matter of time where they're just like, fuck it, let them kill each other.
Oh yeah,
Go
Yeah.
for it. Yeah. I
Dude,
think it's
this
gonna
is
happen.
awesome.
Oh,
I can
it-
gamble on it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say the
Fucking
current
FanDuel,
timeline we're on,
yeah.
it's a
just
very
tossing a fucking grenade.
solid possibility.
I think we're gonna get a Hezbollah Rizzler collab. In
Actually,
2025.
we need
Boxing match or
that.
collab.
post
that?
like a couple pics on Instagram.
That would feed families. I'm actually excited for what the Costco Cinematic Universe is going to do. In
I was gonna
25.
say, not to offend anybody in the room, how long do you think that's going to go on for?
I think they're
Infinite?
I think it's got legs.
It does not have any signs of stopping, and I'm gonna tell you what, I want to meet them. So if they're watching, they're not. But they have commented on one of my posts before. I am down to collab with the Costco guys. I think a lot of people are too. The excitement's still there, even if it's like, are they getting clowned down a little bit? Are they a little bit of the meme?
I
yes.
feel like it's like comes in waves. Like you don't hear about them for a while, and then they're like on Jimmy Fallon, and then you don't hear about, and then they're like,
I nonstop hear about them, but I also follow them. So
yeah, same.
Yeah.
I will say they are risking falling to the same trap that Marvel fell into. If you're not big on the Costco cinematic universe, it's becoming exactly that, the cinematic universe, where they're adding a whole bunch of side characters and they're starting to have people involved where it's like, I'm Cousin Dimitri. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Cousin Dimitri. You're like Green Lantern, buddy. I don't care. All right. I'm
That's
here.
not moving the
I'm
needle.
here for Rizzler. I'm here for the dad, the son, and maybe the mom and sister. Maybe, depending on what's going on. You start talking about Cousin Angelo. No offense, Cousin Angelo. You start talking about Uncle Bill. I mean, I don't know who these people are. And
wait, you clearly know who these people are.
No, I don't. Uncle Bill might not, but there's Cousin Angelo. I know is one.
Well, you're deep.
But
in
there's
it.
a few others, and then they start bringing in like it's Italians, right? I'm Italian. That's all about the family. They're like, hey, it's a fucking family. We're all Costco family. I'm like, unless they start changing their last name to Costco, I don't want to hear about any of these other fucking people. It's enough. And the Rizzler's the best of all of them.
yeah,
so
The
good.
Rizzler is
Undefeated.
the GOAT. Yeah. And it's going to be, we're not going to see a Hasbulla Rizzler boxing match in 10 years when the world's on fire and everything's blown up.
Yep.
We are going to see Big Justice and the Rizzler duke it out in a life or death battle. Life or death battle to the life or death.
No, dude, I don't want.
That's it.
Dude, so I think like a lot of people did is here's this family, and what people do is you can either opt into them or just be like, oh, I'm not even watching a video of these people.
Yeah.
So finally I'm like, all right, I'll just check these people out. And I was like, the dad's crazy. Like, there's no way he's not crazy. And then the more I watched it, I was just like, I'm all in. And then I was like, who's the Rizzler? And I was like, oh my God, this is the greatest kid ever.
that was the
Yeah,
most
he's a goat.
important question you've ever asked.
Wow.
Who
Yeah.
is the Rizzler?
I think part of me feels a little bad because it's like they do a lot of eating stuff. I mean, you do too, but like you can go run 10 miles and like have some control over your own health and well-being and stuff. It's like a lot of times like, is the Rizzler doing 4 Buffalo Wild Wings reviews a week, every week?
Well,
Is he okay? Is he allowed to be eating that food?
I also feel like
checking the Rizzler.
I don't know. I feel like I can't talk too much about this because I'm not a doctor, but I feel like some people kind of grow up a little pudgy or whatever, and then like kind of when they get taller or whatever, they grow into their
Oh,
bodies.
that happened to me. Yeah, for sure. But
nice.
but I also wasn't eating. I wasn't eating with it. Was the Rizzlers eating every day?
That's fair.
Yeah, food has evolved since we were kids to be even more.
Oh, more yellow B12 for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
And things.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want to see the Rizzler around and make more stuff.
Same.
Like, I also just worry about we're getting really deep into this. We should probably end this soon. But I worry about like kids getting famous. Obviously there's a lot of examples of that, like Macaulay Culkin and other
Shirley
people
Temple.
It's a good drink.
Ryan's Toys.
Yeah.
Whole
That kid's
movie.
been 6 years old for like 20 years
He's had
now.
a
Has
whole
anyone seen him?
movie.
Does anyone know if he's alive? They keep putting the same picture of him on the box, and he's not 6 years old anymore. And I couldn't tell you what that kid looks like now.
Oh my god.
Probably not good. No, I agree. But I think Ohio is one of the few states that actually has a law. I believe you can fact check me. That if you have your children in your content, you have to set aside a certain amount of money that you make from that content for them and only them to use.
Oh, so like
when
you're not
18.
like Britney Spears or something like that, where the parents kind of get everything.
They get everything. Yeah. So I think that's a thing, but also it's kind of hard to police that. Like, how are they going to be like, oh, we made $20,000 this month in AdSense and 5 goes to my kid? Like, who knows? Okay, is it real?
Oh, you actually looked it up. I'm shocked.
Let's see.
Thanks, Jamie.
Under
That
the
is-
act,
that is my job.
parents must provide consent for children under 16 to set up an account on social media and online gambling platforms.
Gaming platforms, not
Gaming.
gambling.
Yeah,
You can't gamble when you're 16.
Oh, no, that's
or
just-
whatever.
I've like
That's
there's,
just
we've been
age
talking about gambling so
verification.
much, my mind just read
Yeah.
gambling.
I could have just made that up. That just says age verification.
This is the Wikipedia part right here.
Oh.
As we
Social
know,
Media Parent
Wikipedia
Notification
very.
Act is the bill implemented by Ohio's governor that requires online companies to obtain parental consent in order for a minor under the age of 16.
So that's just
to
for
use the
using platforms.
That is
That's not
yeah.
for like money.
I thought there was a money thing. I might have just made that up, but you guys can look it up at home on your own computers.
Yeah, screw you guys.
Jack, shut up, Jack. You're not using this computer for another fucking week.
Nope.
I think
won't.
Australia did. I think Australia just banned social media for everyone under the age of 16,
Yes, they should.
Wow.
Florida did it as well.
like straight up.
What? Florida did?
Florida, it's banned under 16.
Really?
I think it's either 18 or 16. I forget.
Now, like I vaguely remember like when when YouTube came out, like I made my account in 2007, and I'm a 25-year-old model in Los Angeles. But I made my YouTube account in 2007, and I think I remember you had to be like 18 technically at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
And then
like,
everyone just lied and was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm 18."
Yeah, there's no verification.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
18.
So I don't know how they're gonna now. Obviously, they have ways with IDs and stuff that they can verify people, but like, how do you police?
That email's also like now it's like, hey, happy 50th birthday, Matt, or whatever.
Yeah, on
that
YouTube.
math
Yeah.
was not correct.
Yeah, no, something like that.
It was not
something
good.
like
That was not good math.
Yeah.
Well, Matt's seat, he is sticking to the seat. Anybody else have anything else before we sign off?
Oh, any more predictions?
Any more predictions? I think the Browns get 3 wins next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
Deshaun's coming back. Dude, they might get the number 1 pick. By the time we are
This year?
people are listening to this, the Browns could get the number 1 pick. They have to lose. I think the Patriots have to win, and the Titans and the Giants have to lose.
You want
All very possible.
Those all sound like loser teams, so yeah, they could
All
happen.
very possible.
I don't know. Like, do you want to like bet on that? I mean,
No.
I don't, but
I know somewhere you could bet on it.
I was gonna say.
No.
DraftKings, the
Casino.
sponsor of today's episode.
No.
I think we're gonna have the first AI influencer get canceled next year.
That's solid.
It's my real
Chat
prediction.
GPT just
Says something real bad and they're done.
I was gonna say I think Elon's gonna start selling sex robots on X. Like
Oh.
he wants
He
that to be
already
like
is.
the everything app.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna push that.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like that, but I could see that
No,
happening.
you like the prediction.
Yeah.
You think it's got legs?
I think there's gonna be a bad roller coaster accident. Real bad. Don't go
People
to
are
Six
crazy,
Flags.
dude. Like I don't. Like, if a amusement park is moving from city to city, I'm not getting on it.
Oh yeah, dude. Those
ones
are
you don't go. Don't
People
fuck around
do.
with.
Like, how are those legally allowed to be around?
especially while they're moving, you can't get on.
What do you mean?
Imagine you're on a roller coaster who was
when it's on I-90. On the highway.
you're just like on it, you're just doing a loop. Oh, he just swerves left.
Those I used to always go on those as kids though. They just
Yeah.
come set them up and I'd be like, roller coaster's here, and no part of my head was I ever just like, did they just put that up in 4 hours? Is that,
Right,
what's
yeah.
it built out of? How old is this machine? You
Then
don't
a
think about it.
17-year-old high schooler put that
Running
on.
The
this,
platform it's connected to is rattling like a motherfucker, and you're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
wait a
You're
minute.
just going down the slope and you're like, wait a minute, is the roller coaster breaking?
The best publicity those parks ever had was the movie Sandlot when they all go on the rides.
Yeah.
As kids, I saw that, and then so every time the roller coaster park came in town, I was like, this is like the Sandlot, except I'm not chewing tobacco and throwing up everywhere.
Oh my god,
yeah,
like I was crying laughing
Yeah.
from that scene.
so good.
That was so funny.
Those are your predictions. All right.
I think everyone's gonna have a great 2025 in this room. That's my last prediction.
That's a great
Oh yeah,
prediction.
that's a really good
That's
prediction.
the
Very
last
wholesome
one.
prediction.
and listening.
And listening there at home or in your car.
All right. Thank you to our first ever guest. I mean, Mac, like, you're not really a guest.
You're not Tom from MySpace.
Mac is an unofficial part of the pod.
Nice.
Well, I would say official because this is the 5th episode in a row he's been on. But thank you to our first guest, Matt
Thanks, guys.
Shaver. You can
Thanks for
follow
having
him
me.
everywhere at Matt X Shaver. I think I got that right.
Yes, thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
Thanks for
All right.
having me, guys. This is fun.
Yeah, it's been Safe Travels back to Los Angeles. This has been the 5th. Oh, also really quick, I delayed the Cheesecake Factory video to Monday. So by the time this episode comes out, I'll be doing my first day. Okay, this has been the 5th episode of Shipheads. We'll see you next time. Bye. Peace. Okay, see ya.
Peace.
And Andy's birthday party has been moved to today. That's Toy Story. Reverence for the other 25-year-old Instagram models like you who have seen that movie.
Oh, man.
Thanks, guys.
There you go.
That was fun.